hello. So, hi friends, I'm Ericka Champion-Wise, I'm an elite independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and I have a special guest today. This is Kristy Morrow. She's one of the fabulous members of Team Wise, and we're going to do a little chat today about paparazzi, why she joined, why she's stayed around, because it's been a while she's been here now, and why you should join her team. So if Kristy is your paparazzi girl, I want you to get in her inbox today and talk with her about the business. So, hi, Kristy. You ready?
No. Yes, I am.
So, tell us who you are, what your rank is, when did you join, and why did you join?
So my name is Kristy Morrow. I am currently a director with Paparazzi. I joined back in September of 2016, so it has been a while. It has been an awesome and crazy and fun journey that I've been on. The main reason that I did it was because I had been with 5 other companies. Granted, one of those was one I made myself, but there was 5 other companies I had been with. And for me, the hardest thing was that trying to ask my friends to pay money for things that even I couldn't afford myself. And so for me, one of the reasons that I decided to take the leap, believe it or not, I had gone to actually one party with that Ericka did and got like a couple of pieces of paparazzi jewelry. I didn't have a ton. I didn't have an entire stash. And I said, you know what, this is different than these companies that I've been with, where I've been trying to sell and make money. And I think I can do this because it's a product that everyone can afford. And hello, it's fabulous and it's wonderful and it's awesome. So that was the main reason that I decided to take the leap. And I literally just dove headfirst in. I didn't wait. I didn't get a lot of questions answered. I just dove in. I mean, I've done it with other companies. So when you've done it, you kind of know somewhat of what you're going to do. But I was like, forget it. We're just diving in. My husband was very skeptical in the beginning and now isn't, but he was very skeptical in the beginning and said, sure, go ahead and do it. It's going to be like every other company that you have tried to do, and you're going to not fail, but not do great at it. So he was very skeptical in the beginning. Needless to say, he's not skeptical anymore.
What were you guys doing earlier today?
We were out doing Instacart. Yeah, we were able to do it together because of paparazzi. Because I'm home with the kids working my paparazzi business, I'm able to go out with him when he has his days off and spend time together and still work paparazzi. I'm still doing stuff while I'm out and about. I can jump in and jump on Facebook and do what I need to do as well and order on the go. Like I had to order yesterday while I was out in the middle of doing my shopping.
I love it. I love it. So you joined a bit ago. How has your why changed over the 3 years you've been here? 4 years almost.
Yeah, almost 4. Yeah, the reason that my why, some of them have stayed the same. Obviously, one of my biggest whys was to be able to be home with my kids. So that obviously hasn't changed. My kids are still home. But now it's kind of morphed into, it's given me more of a sense of confidence. Like, I didn't have it before. Like the first time that I went live was back when Facebook Live started, and I was scared to death. And I hear so many people say, I couldn't do Facebook Live. You can. And it given me so much more confidence. Like I hit that button and I just have a blast. I have friendships that I wouldn't have had. And so my why has morphed into more, not even necessarily as much focusing on my family. It's been a lot more about me. When I'm having a hard day, there's people that I've met because of paparazzi that I can reach out to and know they're going to lift me up in prayer. They're going to support me and they're going to be there for me. And that's because of paparazzi. So it's kind of changed from immediate family to more of about me.
And you've been able to take care of you because I've watched you use paparazzi money to do what for you?
Oh my gosh, what hasn't it done for me? Well, I went on a cruise. I crossed off because of paparazzi one of the hugest things on my bucket list. Last winter when it was, negative temperatures here, I was able to head down to Florida, spend time with my mom, which was awesome too. Paparazzi's allowed me to spend time with her as she's battling cancer. And I was able to jump on a plane and go down to Florida and go on a cruise and chuck that off my bucket list because of paparazzi. I mean, literally it paid for it. But also I wouldn't have been on it had I not signed up for paparazzi because it was from our team. So for me, that's like the hugest one that I've been able to do for me.
And you're able to spoil yourself too with makeup purchases. I know you love makeup as much as I do. You bought yourself makeup, good makeup too, not like cheap Walmart makeup. We're talking good makeup. And I think you take your kids on dates all the time.
Yeah, because of paparazzi, because of that little bit. It might not be a huge amount, but that little bit I can go and say, you know what, let's go get coffee and let's just spend the afternoon together. Or yeah, I can support other businesses, which I love. You know, I couldn't afford myself, but I can support my friends that are selling different businesses. And I love that paparazzi allows me to be able to do that and to support them and just become a huge sisterhood, you know, of people that sell stuff together. So
I love it. So what are your big and scary goals in paparazzi?
you know, I want to rank up and rank up a bunch, not just little. And it's been a long time coming and a long time praying and hoping and waiting for. And I feel like I'm ready for it now. And so my goals are, my team's at 55 right now. My goal by the end of the year, I want to be over 100. But I would love to have a team of like 500, you know, obviously huge goals way out, you know, big team, but just even getting to that 100 mark for me is like a huge goal, and being able to rank up a couple of ranks so that the check that's coming in is not just covering my fashion fix, which is a subscription that we get every month. I want it to cover bills. And so for me, being able to rank up and to get into those more ranks, that's going to start providing for bills, which means hubby doesn't have to Instacart and hubby doesn't have to work overtime. And, you know, so that is my huge goal, is to be able to get him to be able to just work 40 hours a week and be home with the family, which is what he really wants to be able to do.
That's big. So that's your why.
Yeah, that is. It
Why.
is.
You want to change your family dynamic.
Right. For sure.
Yeah, you gotta write that. You gotta write that down. You gotta write that down. That is good. So, why would people want to join your team? You specifically. What about you makes people want to join you?
I do my best to be able to support my team, and to be there for them. And for me, a lot of that looks like, yes, being able to help them out, but specifically, I love being able to pray for people that are on my team, and just to be able to be there. I had a girl that just went through surgery, and I was able to just pour into her and let her know, hey, I'm here for you. If there's anything you need, let me know. And just to be able to be there for people. And you know, obviously if you're on my team, then that comes with being on Ericka's team, because she's my upline and she's amazing and she can train people, and I'm trying to learn from her and, you know, pour that out into my team underneath me too. So it's just constantly evolving and changing. And I'm trying to get my team more motivated to do stuff together and to be more of a team. And as we grow, obviously that's going to be even more important. I mean, it's important now too, but.
So joining your team is joining a family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joining a place where you don't have to be perfect.
Exactly.
and you're supported.
Right.
And knowing you for as long as I've known you, people who join you are supported at their level. You will encourage them to go beyond what they think they can do, because we all limit ourselves, but you love them where they are.
Yeah.
You love them where they are while still encouraging them to do just a little bit more today than they did yesterday. That's your style.
No, that's totally true. Yeah, you're right.
That's who you are. That's how you are. And it's a good place to be, because a lot of people join a business like ours and feel pushed to do unreasonable things. I can use that word. I can say that. And that's not who you are. That's not how you are as an upline.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a big deal. I think that's a real big deal. So tell us how, the last question is out of order here. How has paparazzi changed your life in these last almost 4 years?
Well, you know, I said one of them earlier, but it's given me a self-confidence that I didn't have before. I absolutely hate, and I still hate, public speaking, but I can hit that button on Facebook and talk all day long, probably because I can't see the faces back. So I'm probably okay with that. But it's given me a confidence where I've been able to come out of my shell, because I'm an extrovert, but I'm a very quiet extrovert. So I love to be around those people, but I'm usually in the corner and I'm pulling myself away, where paparazzi has allowed me to get out of that shell. And allowed me to be more bold, you know, because people notice you because you have fun jewelry on, and they just do. And so they talk to you. And so I'm able to talk back. So it's changed me as far as just having more of a confidence. and relishing in that. It's changed the family because now I don't have to worry and freak out about finding a second job, because if I need something, I just go to my wall of jewelry. That's usually behind me. It's not right now. I'm pointing to it like it's behind me. When I'm live, it's always behind me, so I point behind me. I can go to the church, which is where I currently am. But I can just go to my wall of jewelry and be like, okay, I'm going to go live for, and I'm going to sell 20 pieces, and that's the bill that I need to make. Or, if the kids have something, I can say, okay, I'm going to dive in and I'm going to do my stuff from there. Like right now, my daughter's in voice lessons in the church, which is why I'm here. And so I'm able to do stuff, and I sit in the parking lot for a half an hour. But Paparazzi's changed me in the fact that I don't have to, go, oh my gosh, I got to figure it out because I got to work around this schedule. And I am not a morning person. So Paparazzi has allowed me to sleep in. I can sleep in the morning, and I can do stuff late at night. And I often am doing stuff late at night. And I'm able to do that. I've done late night lives and stuff too. I don't get tons of people, but I'm able to do it on my schedule. And so it's changed in the fact that I don't have to you don't have to fit a job. You don't have to work around your job. You can fit your job to work around you.
Oh, that's good.
I know, right? That just totally came out of my head. That was a God thing, and that was cool. So yeah, Ericka's like, I'm going to write this down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using that one.
Yeah.
I like that. So, anything we forgot to ask? Anything you want to add? Anything you want to tell people who are going to watch this video today and later on?
I think if you're struggling with another company, and maybe you think that you are not a person that can sell stuff, maybe you need to reevaluate whether you're with the right company or not. And I know, and I can say that from passion, because the other companies I was with, I love the products. I still have the products in my home. I still not sell them. I still use the products that I have. Mm-hmm. And so I was passionate about them, but it was the price point for me. So I thought that I was a failure. I thought that I couldn't sell stuff because it would be really hard for me to have parties, or you have that like quarterly minimum you had to meet, and I never did. And so for me, it was always that struggle. And so once I found Paparazzi, it was like, oh, there's something that is something for everybody. Like everybody can afford it. And I love that. So if you're with a different company, maybe you need to reevaluate whether you're with the right company or not. And just because you love their product and you're passionate about it doesn't mean that you're supposed to sell it. Maybe you're just supposed to be somebody that buys it. And for me, it was switching to Paparazzi. Ericka's raising her hand. Yeah. For me, it was switching to Paparazzi and saying, you know what, I still love those products. So I'm going to use my Paparazzi money to be able to buy those products. So just maybe reevaluate if you're where you're supposed to be.
And there's no shame in not belonging in a place.
Right.
And speaking of, we've had people leave Paparazzi. You've had consultants on your line decide that this is not for them. And that's okay.
Right.
Again, it's just not the place where they belong. And that's it. That's the bottom line on that one.
Exactly.
And we make it so simple. So that was all I have. Is that all you have?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, friends, for watching with us. If Kristy is your paparazzi girl, hit her inbox today. Hit her inbox today and ask her all the questions that you have. She'll give you the ins and the outs, the how much it costs and how do you order and how do you sell. She'll tell you all of that stuff. She's a queen at answering questions. I promise. She gets a lot of them. And if you are ready to join Kristy's team, just go ahead and sign up today. It's so much fun doing what we do. So thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.